Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, November 13th, 2012. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Jessica Lee. In today's headlines, Hunger and Homeless Awareness Reception is covered live, 2 men are arrested by Stephenville police for thefts at Walmart, Texas lawmakers meet and file bills for legislative session, a daycare owner accused of causing the death of 4 children goes on trial, thieves in South Africa steal over $2 million of art. Now today's top story. In campus news, yesterday I attended the Hunger and Homeless Awareness Reception hosted by the Office of Diversity and Inclusion at the Tarleton Student Center. Guest speaker Don Harris, co-founder of Come Eat Incorporated, talked to the audience about the importance of volunteerism in Erath County. According to Harris, there is a 21% poverty rate in Erath County, and Come Eat Incorporated has provided over 42,000 meals in over 2 years. Harris says that one of the organization's main goals is to show impoverished people a different way of life. For more information on Hunger and Homeless Awareness Week, visit the events section of the Tarleton homepage. Events will take place up until November 18th. In local news, 2 men captured on a Walmart surveillance camera using stolen credit cards are behind bars. An unknown witness and a Stephenville officer came forward in order to identify Eddie Brewer, 25, and Russell Luna, 21. According to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, the credit cards are stolen from a motor vehicle. Brewer has been charged with credit debit card abuse and possession of a controlled substance and is currently being held at the Erath County Jail on a $20,000 bond. Luna is also being held on a $20,000 bond and was also charged with credit debit card abuse. And now today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, Texas lawmakers met Monday to start filing bills before the 2013 legislative session. Several bills were familiar reruns, while others set the agenda for politics in the upcoming year. Lawmakers meet January 8th to begin a 140-day session. Public schools will be a big topic in the upcoming year, with several lawmakers unhappy with the new STAR testing and fundings. Representative Tom Craddock filed a bill that would make it a criminal offense for a driver to read, write, or send a text or similar communication while moving. Senator Dan Patrick wants to put tough new restrictions on prescribing drugs that induce abortions. Some state assistance recipients would have to undergo drug testing under a new drug testing proposal by Senator Jane Nelson. Voters could decide if casino gambling in Texas should be allowed if Democratic Senator Rodney Ellis's joint resolution passes next year. Altogether, lawmakers filed 200 bills and resolutions on Monday. In international news, Jessica Tata is charged with murder after a fire broke out at her home daycare in Houston, leaving 4 children dead and 3 others seriously injured. Tata left hot oil cooking as she left the children to go to a nearby Target when the house caught on fire, killing 16-month-old Elias Castillo and 3 others. Tata is being charged with 4 total counts of felony murder, 3 counts of abandoning a child, and 2 counts of reckless injury to a child. If convicted, she could be facing life in prison. In international news, a robbery took place in the Museum of Johannesburg, resulting in a loss of $2 million of art. Thieves pretending to be students interested in art were accompanied by their teacher. After they bought their tickets, the thieves asked a curator to show them the collection of art. Not long after, the thieves pulled out their pistols, tied up the curator, and started to take the paintings. After taking several pieces of art, it became clear to the curator that the thieves had done their homework on the pieces that they had taken. Lieutenant Colonel Katlego Magale, a spokeswoman to the South African Police Force, says that the investigation is ongoing. In sports, Monday Night Football was a great matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game was a hard-fought battle that had to be decided in overtime, with a 23-yard field goal made Pittsburgh Steelers kicker Sean Schweischem to make the ending score 16-13. With this win, the Steelers moved to 6-3 and second in the AFC North, while Kansas City dropped to 1-8 last week in the AFC West. Next week on Monday Night Football, we will see an exciting matchup between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. In Tarleton sports, we had the first game of the year for the Tarleton guys and girls basketball team last night. Texans get their win in their season opener Monday night against the Texas Wesleyan 77-48. What a great way to start their season. The men's team, however, got a loss Monday night against the Southwest Assemblies of God Lions 73-60. The Lady Texans play their next game on November the 20th against the Texas Permian Basin at 6 p.m., and the men's team plays this Friday night against the Texas Permian Basin at 7 p.m. Both of these games will be played at the Texas Permian Basin. And weather, today's forecast calls for a high of 60 degrees and a low of 32 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow we will see a high of 64 degrees with a low of 35 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Today's broadcast was produced by Mark Mallory, Erica Calhoun, and Winston Quessenberry. You can follow us on ustream.tv/user/Texan News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Jessica Lee. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.